everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Today we're going to make something delicious from France. It's French chicken. Actually, it's chicken in a veloute sauce. It's an old world recipe that every French grandmother grew up with and cooks for her family on Sunday night suppers. Very simple to make. What we have here is homemade chicken broth stock. We got some butter. We're going to need some wine. I got Vouvray, which is 100% Chenin Blanc grapes. It's a very good wine and going to be perfect for this recipe. You can use any kind of white wine you want. We need Dijon mustard, some oregano, lemon, bay leaves, olive oil, salt and pepper. This is for the chicken. This salt and this flour is for the veloute sauce. So let's get going. To begin with, over equal amounts of olive oil and butter in a hot pan, we are going to now fry the chicken thighs, and we are going to liberally sprinkle them with a salt and pepper mixture, and we're going to do that to both sides, so we'll reserve some. And we want to fry them until they're brown. Now, they don't need to be cooked all the way through because we will put them in the oven to continue cooking while we make the veloute. Alright, so once the chicken is nicely browned on one side, it took about 20 minutes, we flipped it over, and now we're going to salt and pepper this side. And it looks like the chickens are going to cook all the way through in the frying pan, so that's good. It smells really nice. There's nothing better than fried chicken and olive oil and butter. So, alright, so another 20 minutes, we're going to cook these guys. Join me then. Alright, so the chicken is perfectly done, 25 minutes on the other side, and they're in the oven warm, staying warm. So we have this delicious fond, and we're going to deglaze this in preparation for making the veloute with a little bit of this Vouvray wine. So, I got the burner off. So all we need is just a little bit of heat to get the moisture, the water of the wine boiled off. Oh, that's going to make such a delicious veloute sauce. It's probably going to make it a little dirty looking because of all the brown bits, but that's okay. This is home style cooking. Can't remember if I told you or not that I drained off a lot of the fat that was on here, and I kept what was like 2 tablespoons, and I've just added another tablespoon, and this is where we're going to start making the veloute sauce. It is one of the 5 mother sauces from Chef Escoffier back in the 1800s, and there's probably more wine in there than I wanted, but we're going to start adding the flour, and we're going to make a roux. And for the veloute sauce, you need a 50-50 mix, fat to flour. And I have 4 tablespoons of flour here, so I'm guessing I have 4 tablespoons of fat. But if I don't, I can always adjust that. Why? Because we're flexible here at the Hacienda. I'm Gumby, damn it. We're flexible. Okay, so I've added another tablespoon flour. And yes, traditional veloute should be blonde. And this is definitely brown, but that's okay. Again, home style cooking. And I've reduced the heat to medium low, number 4. Okay, and we're going to cook this like this. And over there, I have homemade chicken broth, hot, that we're going to utilize. There we go. To make the veloute. And veloute is different from a regular white sauce in that it doesn't utilize cream. It utilizes either chicken, fish, or beef stock, depending on what the protein is that you are going to utilize the veloute for. And since we are cooking it with chicken, we are utilizing chicken stock. So let me mix this in. I'm going to need another one. And the reason why we want the hot broth is it'll melt in there with the roux, and it will prevent forming lumps. So join me in a little bit. Now what we're doing is we're cooking the roux down to get the flour flavor out of it, and at this point we are going to add some salt, the 3 bay leaves. We will fish those out later, and the remainder of the chicken stock. That was almost 2 pints, by the way, and we'll mix those in, so join me later. After a few minutes, you see how the sauce is thickening, and you can see the trace behind the whatever this is called. At this point, we are going to add about a tablespoon or 2 of Dijon mustard. I showed you the jar at the beginning. I just scooped whatever out into this bowl. And we want a little bit more wine. Okay. And we have about a tablespoon or 2 of oregano. Now, most veloutes with chicken put sage in there, but I don't really like the flavor of sage that much, and oregano adds a nice herbal brightness to it. So let's keep cooking. Now I'm taking a whisk to this to break up the Dijon mustard. Since it was cold, it formed lumps, so this should get all nice emulsified here in no time. Okay, after a couple minutes, the last thing we need to add is the juice of about half a lemon to give it some brightness, and let's cook it for a few more minutes, then we're done. And here we are. I've fished out the elusive bay leaves, and we've nestled the chicken back in there. It's delicious. Let's go ahead and plate it and eat it. And here we have a plate of chickeny goodness from France. Chicken in veloute sauce with oven roasted potatoes. And those are my signature potatoes, and they are delicious. So let's try the veloute. That Dijon mustard and the lemon juice really brightens things up. It's got a pop to it. And yeah, I like the oregano. Let's go ahead and cut some chicken and taste it. This is a big piece. Oh, it's steaming. Can you see the steam come off it? Oh, that's good. Let's burn my mouth. That is delightful. That veloute sauce goes so well with that chicken skin. Unbelievable. Very simple to make. Chicken takes the longest, 25 minutes per side, but look how beautiful it is. And these oven roasted potatoes are really simple to make. I will make this again. Maybe next time I'll skip the Dijon mustard, although it's really good in this recipe. I'm not a big fan of it, but it tastes delicious. I like to tone this veloute down more in line with Escoffier's version, but hey, I recommend this. Deliciousness on a plate. Thanks for watching, people. Y'all take care.